Hi, this is Sir Absalon of Math Alas channel and welcome once again in another episode of Learning in Mathematics.
Today's lesson is
the mean, median and mode of grouped data.
So, please, stay with me until the last minute of this episode. Are you okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good job.
Objectives for today's lesson.
A. Calculate the mean, median and mode of grouped data. B. Use appropriate statistical measures in analyzing and interpreting statistical data.
Let's define terms.
Grouped data. Grouped data are data given in intervals or those that are presented using a frequency distribution table.
The mean.
The mean of a set of data gives the average of the data.
The median.
The median is the middle value in the set of data values.
The mode.
The mode is the data item that occurs most often in a set of data.
Before we proceed, please subscribe and hit the bell. Salamat!
Sa ating unang example ay deck of 12 cards. Automatic na yung pang 11 at pang 12 ay jack at queen. So, dito, ang class interval natin ay 4 at ang class length natin ay 4 din. Ang unang interval ay 1 up to 3. Pangalawa ay 4 to 6. Pangatlo ay 7 to 9 at ang pang-apat ay 10 to 12. Kuha nyo ba? Sa frequency naman ay 3 sa interval na 1 to 3. 2 sa interval na 4 to 6. 4 sa interval na 7 to 9. At 3 ulit sa interval na 10 to 12. Maliwanag ba? The first step in the solution is to get the midpoint of each class interval. The formula is the midpoint x equals the lower class limit plus the upper class limit divided by 2. Example, in the class interval 1 to 3, we add 1 plus 3 divided by 2. So, the answer is 2. In the class interval 4 to 6, the sum is 10 divided by 2, the answer is 5. In the interval 7 to 9, the sum is 16 divided by 2. The quotient is 8. And in the interval 10 to 12, the sum is 22. Divided by 2. So, the answer is 11. Kaya ang mga midpoints natin ay 2, 5, 8 at saka 11. Step 2. Get the product of the midpoint and the frequency of each class. That is, 3 times 2 equals 6. 2 times 5 equals 10. 4 times 8 equals 32. And 3 times 11 equals 33. Step 3, get the sum of the frequencies. And the sum of f of x. The sum sa frequencies ay 3 plus 2 plus 4 and plus 3 equals 12. Ang summation sa product ng frequencies at saka midpoints naman ay 6 plus 10 plus 32 plus 33 equals 81.
And finally, divide the sum of f of x by the sample size n. So, 81 over 12 is 6.75.
Thus, the average of the card is 6.75.
Considering the same data on 12 deck of cards received by a given group. Estimate the median.
Step 1. Pag-isulat natin ang mga numbers from 1 to 12. The middle numbers are 6 and 7. Those numbers lie on the interval 7 to 9. Because yung mga values na matatagpuan doon ay 6 to 9. Gaya ng makikita sa table. Naintindihan ba? Ibig sabihin nito, ang median class natin ay nasa interval 7 to 9. Okay ba? Step 2, fill up the cumulative frequencies. First, write 3. Add 3 to 2. That is 5. Add 5 to 4 equals 9. Then, add 9 to 3. The sum is 12. Did you get it?
Therefore, our cumulative frequencies are 3, 5, 9, and 12.
Step 3. Use the formula. Median equals L plus N over 2 if sub M minus 1 all over F times W, where L is the lower class boundary of the median class. N is the total number of values. F sub M minus 1. F is the frequency of the median class, and W is the class width. Step 4. Substitute these values in formula. EL equals 6.5, N is 12, F sub M minus 1 is 5, frequency is 4, and the width is 3.
Sa pagpapatuloy natin sa step 4, we substitute the given values in the formula. L plus n over 2 minus f sub m minus 1 all over 2 times w equals 6.5 plus 12 over 2 minus 5 all over 4 times the result by 3 equals 6.5 plus 6 minus 5 all over 4 times 3 equals 6.5 plus 1/4 times 3 equals 6.5 plus 3 over 4 equals 6.5 plus 0.75. Finally, it is equal to 7.25. And that is our median. Ang halimbawa natin for finding the mode of group data. I-consider natin ang frequency table sa finishing time ng mga athletes sa 100 meter dash. In the frequency table, the first column is the time in seconds. And in the second column is the frequency. For the class interval, it consists of 5 classes. And the width of each class is 10 seconds. In the first class is 9.51 to 9.60. With a frequency of 1. The second class is from 9.61 to 9.70. With a frequency of 4. The third class is from 9.71 to 9.80. With a frequency of 4 again. Fourth is 9.81 to 9.90. With a frequency of 1. And the last is 9.91 to 10. With a frequency of 1. Step 1. Find the modal class. Please note, the modal class is the class or classes containing the highest frequencies. In this case, our modal class are 9.61 to 9.70. And 9.71 to 9.80.
Since both have a frequency of 4.
Step 2. Use the formula, mode equals L plus F sub m minus F sub m minus 1 all over twice F sub m minus F sub m minus 1 plus F sub m plus 1 times W,
where L is the lower class boundary, F sub m is the frequency of the modal class, F sub m minus 1 is the frequency before the modal class, F sub m plus 1 is the frequency after the modal class, and W is the width of each class.
To find the value of L or lower limit of the modal class, subtract the lower boundary by 0.005. So, 9.61 minus 0.005 is 9.605.
Frequency of the modal class.
Frequency before the modal class.
1 is the frequency after the modal class. We cannot take 4, because 4 is our mode.
Width W is the difference of the higher boundary and lower boundary of the modal class.
Pagkatapos natin makuha ang mga values ng mga variables na kailangan natin sa formula, ay i-substitute na natin sa tamang posisyon nito. So, that's 9.605 plus 4 minus 1 over 2 times 4 minus 1 times 0.10 equals 9.605 plus 3 over 6 times 0.10 equals 9.605 plus 0.5 times 0.10 equals 9.605 plus 0.05 equals 9.665 or approximately 9.66. That's the first mode.
In the second modal class, the lower limit is 9.705. F sub m is 4. F sub m minus 1 is 1. F sub m plus 1 is also 1. And the width is still 0.10. We substitute the data in the formula, so we have 9.705 plus por minus 1 all over 2 times por minus 1 multiplied by 0.1 equals 9.705 plus 3 over 6 times 0.10 equals 9.705 plus 0.5 times 0.10 equals 9.705 plus 0.05 equals 9.755 or approximately 9.76. Our estimated second mode is 9.76.
Did you understand, my dear learners?
Well understood, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
That ends our lesson for today, and this is Sir Sunny Bugawisan of Matalas Channel. And always remember, in Matalas Channel, we are making mathematics more easy. Bye-bye! See you again next time!